Can I turn on my camera, or do I have to turn my camera? Oh, okay, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, Jones. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, let's welcome
Oh my
in.
gosh, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I do.
All right. What brings you up?
Um, well, I watch your show all the time, and I'm constantly motivated by you and the advice that you give a lot of the women, and I take some of that advice into myself. And I was listening to the young lady's story about the guy that was basically love bombing her, and I feel as though it relates to a similar situation I'm going through right now.
Mhm.
Um, so I just wanted to talk about it and also get some of your advice a little bit. Um, so yeah, I've been dating this guy now for 4 months since April. It's a long distance relationship, and it's not an official relationship. We're still like in the getting to know phase, but it's long distance, and yeah, he's been very intentional, um, supportive, communicates. Um, Checks in with me very often every day. We talk every day. Um, Gave me gifts for my birthday, like did a lot for my birthday, a lot of thoughtful gestures and stuff like that. Um, but I have some trauma from past relationships and trusting people and stuff like that. So things that he does, I question.
Like
Um,
what? What has he done that you are questioning and you're like, oh no, that's nothing.
okay, so for my birthday, for instance, my birthday was our second date. Okay, my birthday weekend was our second date, and the the date that we went on was very nice. We went to a comedy show, and then we had dinner. And for the comedy show, he arrived there before me. He spoke with the comedians. He gave them information about me and like what I do for work. So they were roasting us and stuff like that. So it was very cute. We were laughing, like it was natural, calm. And then later on that night, he he brought us to a hotel room, like a hotel. And
Were you expecting to go to a hotel?
I wasn't expecting to go to a hotel.
And you said yes.
I did. I did.
Did you want to go?
I felt comfortable enough to go.
Okay. Okay.
I felt comfortable enough. He said he had a surprise for me, so I'm like, okay, cool. Got there. He asked me to close my eyes when I got there, and yeah, arrived. Opened the door. There were flowers. I had gifts, balloons, all that kind of stuff, and it was very nice. I loved it. Um, and we weren't intimate that night because I told myself like I have control over my body, and this is technically only our second date, and I'm not trying to go there, and we're not exclusive or we're not in a committed relationship. So, and I still wanted to know more about him. So I left probably like 30 minutes after I left, and then he was traveling back to Florida because he lives in Florida. I live here in Boston, and he was traveling back to Florida. And I told him I want to see you before you leave for Florida. So he said, okay, cool. So he planned another date for us, and this date also started in a hotel. Okay, it started in a hotel room. Really nice hotel. And then we went to do mini golf, and then we went to eat. So coming back, oh no, arriving to the hotel, I had more gifts. There was more gifts. It was my favorite chocolates. I had wine. I had champagne.
A Chanel bag,
No, I didn't have a Chanel bag. No, I don't have a Chanel bag.
a Coach bag.
No, no Coach bag. No Coach bag. No Coach bag. But yeah, more gifts. Okay, so that night we were intimate, and everything was fine. A couple of my friends were like, oh watch, he's gonna switch up, afterwards, like when he leaves to go back to Florida, he's gonna switch up. But he didn't. Stayed very consistent.
So yeah, were intimate, and you were expecting him to change.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
was not gonna lie, but he didn't. Everything stayed the same. So my concerns are, one, he has three baby moms. He has three three baby moms and two small children.
When
um
you say small, I'm assuming they're 12, 13.
no, like 4 and 2 or 5 and 2. No.
Three baby mothers. He couldn't get it right with one of the three baby mothers that he's having children with, and one is two. They were just born 2 years ago.
Yeah, his first son is 18. Then he has the 5-year-olds. Then he has the 2-year-olds.
Yeah. So the 5 year old he got with the girl. They had a baby. Okay, that didn't work out. So you're saying 5, 4, 3, 2 years later, 3 years later, you had another baby. You got in a relationship. You had another baby. He didn't marry any of these girls.
Um, and then also with the multiple kids, they're not in the same state. So the 5-year-old is in Florida, and the 2-year-old is in New Jersey. Why you sleeping with a man with so many baby daddies?
And where's the third one? In Maine? All on the East
No,
Coast?
the third one is here in Boston. The third
Oh,
one's here in Boston.
close enough. Okay, Boston.
Yeah. So yeah, the question that comes to my mind is like, okay, do I really want to be a fourth baby mom? Do I want to put myself in that position? And I'm 37. I know some people, think of age as like, oh, it shouldn't be a deciding factor about, who you settle down with. But I just feel like at 37, I just.
But he's not even ready to settle down. We're just thinking about he has 3 children with 3 different women. This doesn't sound like a man who's serious. And how old is he?
36.
Yeah, no. He's not serious. He still think he young and popping and fine. Yeah. He's probably dating 2 other girls, 3 other girls in other cities. That's what he does. That's why he comes to your city. He dates you, sleeps with you, gives you gifts. He goes to the next city, does the same thing. And then somewhere along the way, along the 50 states, someone gets pregnant. That's what it's giving.
Yeah. And we had a little, I guess you could say, pushback because he invited me to see Chris Brown. Right? And I did think this was a red flag 2 months into talking. He invited me to see Chris Brown in a different city. He would pay for the flight, the hotel, the tickets, and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that was him moving fast, but I was excited. Honestly, I wasn't thinking straight. I'm like, oh, okay, let's do it. Let's go. But as time progressed and I was, thinking about it, and I'm like, no, that's too much. I don't want to spend the weekend with you. Yeah, I don't want to spend the whole weekend with you. And when I mentioned what city I wanted to be in, I told him, I was like, why don't we go to Miami? Because we'll be in Florida where you live. Mm-hmm. And he objected to that. He was like, no, let's do DC instead.
Oh yeah, all his girls are in Miami.
In my head, I'm thinking like, okay, why can't we do Florida? Because once I'm in Florida, I want to come to your house. I want to see what's up. I want to see, what's going on over there. Yeah, so typically whatever I mention or ask him for, he's usually on board. But with me going to Florida, he's like, let me think about it.
His girlfriend or whoever's there. Yeah, his girlfriend. His main girlfriend lives in Florida. In Miami. I'm sure he got, in Miami. If he's spending like he's spending, you're saying, well, you said, I'm sure his main girlfriend is in Miami.
Okay.
And I'm only telling you like this because I'm on the outside looking in. You're in it. You're emotionally attached to him.
Yeah.
So we're listening to the story from the outside looking in. Yeah. There's so many. Oh, you already know. Miami is the place. Hot girl city. He definitely has someone. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to let it go and not waste my time. Because some of my girls are like, oh, it's a summer. Just enjoy. Like, just have a good time and enjoy. Yes. But I don't want to be emotionally attached. I don't know how to detach. I see all these girls talking about, detached men. I can't do it.
I just think, but what are you falling in love with? Like you said, you're older, you're getting grown. What are we falling in love with? Because he says I'm pretty or he calls me and pays for me. That's not enough. And again, that doesn't mean he needs to be a multimillionaire. But what are we doing as grown adults? What are we talking about? Like, come on, babes. No. No, we too grown. What's happening? Are we in a committed relationship? Do we live 10 minutes away? Living a whole 2 states over from a man? That doesn't work. A man needs to see his lady. You need to be able to drive to him at the very least.
Right.
But no, if he's 2 states over, that means in each state he's driving through, there's a girl. I'm being this honest with you so you don't waste your time. That's why I'm being this honest.
And that's what I don't want. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of wasting my time.
Yeah, and ask yourself, what do I love? What am I so caught up? Because he bought me chocolate champagne to put roses in a hotel room. What am I so infatuated by?
Yeah.
How is he making my life easier? And not even forget the life. Is he making my nervous system relax?
Things that I ask for, he does give to me. So it's that. It's also supportive. It's yeah.
He's not giving you peace. He didn't give you that because you don't got peace of mind right now.
I don't have peace of mind.
Okay.
But I thought it was me. No, it's not me. It's not me. Yeah. Okay.
You know it. You know.
Yeah.
You're looking for confirmation, You're looking for the confirmation.
I know. That's why I had to come to Ashley.
And again, I'm being
Oh
straight and I'm
my
being forward with you so you could just get out of it. Because, again, this is a man who doesn't even want to invite you to his city. You guys aren't official. When you guys do meet up, it's only in hotel rooms. He has 3 different baby mamas, 18, 5, and 2. A 2-year-old, and he couldn't get it right with either 3 of them. You're saying he has money, but he doesn't have a wife. And he doesn't want you to come to his city, and you got to meet up in every other state but Miami. That doesn't.
God. That's what got me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what I have to do. Just end it.
Yeah, end it, level up, focus on you, and put yourself back out there. It's
They're
summer.
focusing on me.
No,
How do I
head in the
still
game.
attract? Why is it that I still attract this type of person?
It's who you're choosing. I always say, you guys, when you go out into the world, I'm not saying, different men are going to approach you. You can't really control who's going to approach you. Some people have
Yeah.
audacity.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
up to you to be like, after you've asked him questions or y'all spent time and you've seen red flags,
Yeah.
you get to choose. And you said to me, Ash, well, it was strange on the second date. He took me to a hotel room. Okay, that was the first red flag. Then you said the third date, the date started at a hotel room. And instead of saying, you know what, this is not for me, I don't think I want to do this, you went through with it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just walking you through it.
Okay. I hear you. Stop.
Unless and I want to say this too. Unless you're not on that type of time. Like some of the girls, y'all being grown, y'all want to do what you want to do. Like if you're not looking for love, that's what I'm saying. If you're not looking for love and you just, you out here having a hot girl summer,
No, I don't want a hot girl summer. I'm good. No. Yeah. Okay.
Focus.
Yes, they focused.
Let it go.
I got distracted.
Yeah, I want you to let him go. Yeah. I'm serious.
How should I let him go? Because I am avoidant. It's sometimes hard for me to have conversations about, like just letting people go. Block.
Yeah, and ask yourself, what am I holding on to? That's what I want you to keep replaying. What am I holding on to?
Just block. Don't engage. Right. What am I holding on to? Okay. I'm waiting on 37. Yes, I am, and I can admit that. Okay. All right, Ashley. So I'll come back and give you an update. Go to Chris Brown by yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Chris Brown with my cousin.
Yes.
I still want to end up in Florida. Is that bad if I still want to end up in Florida?
Now you sound like Pecan, who was the first guest who came up here. You sound like Pecan.
I would never call 60 times. I would never. The most
okay,
I ever called a man
do
was
30.
3 times.
You'll do 30, not 60. Okay.
No, I will never do 30. No, I don't have that in me. But
you're going up to Miami. You going to, girl,
I'll be at the concert. What you talking?
Girl.
I have his address. I'll be at the concert. And then I just pull up.
So you're pulling up to his house uninvited?
No, I wouldn't do it like that. I would.
You would say, "Oh, I came. I surprised you. I just so happened to be."
No surprises. I'm coming, and I wanna stop by, see your house.
No, that's giving desperate. Like,
so just ignore it completely. Just don't say anything about pulling up, seeing where he lives. Nothing. He gave a fake address. He didn't. Oh my gosh! Imagine if he did give me a fake address. No, he didn't give me a fake address.
And that's dangerous because you don't know whose house that is. Because that girl could be crazy. I don't know.
And when we're FaceTiming, a couple times when we FaceTime, I ask him, I'm like, let me see, like, your room. Like, let me see what's going on. It's giving feminine touch. It's giving feminine touches.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he lives with, of course. He's in Miami, like, Miami. Think LA. Viva Las Vegas. Miami.
Yes, I can be delulu sometimes. Yeah. His wife decorated. Okay. All right, Ashley, I'll come back in a couple weeks and give you an update.
Even if you decide to stay, even if you do.
No, I'm not staying.
It's easier said. Even if you do, don't end up pregnant. That's what I would say.
Hell no, I'm not ending up. No.
You popping up at his house, so I don't know.
No, I'm not ending up pregnant. No way. Not I. Yeah, that's one of my greatest fears is being a single mother again. So, no. Baby mama number 4. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Thank you so much for taking my call, Ashley. I didn't know I was on. Like, my son was just coming home, so yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, darling. Have a good one.
Same to you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, ladies, my ladies tonight. Oh, my ladies. Ladies, I know y'all want love, but not by any means necessary. I know y'all want love. I know. I know you guys do, but you know, please, like remove your emotions and really look at the bigger picture. Really say, well, what is it? You know, what is it? And I'm not here saying you got to live like every girl on the internet who's dating a multi millionaire billionaire. I'm not saying that, right? But certain things should be in order. If you're saying, this is my man, I'm dating him, I'm in love with him, I can't live without him, there should just be certain things in order. And that shouldn't be always you in a hotel room on your back and him calling you and texting you saying good morning. That's not, no. And on top of that, he has 3 baby mothers. He has a child that's 2 years old. No. Again, I know every woman in the world is not getting a multi-millionaire man, but I'm saying if you are dealing with a man, if you are dating one, there's just certain things, especially if you're a single girl, coming, you have things in order. There's certain things that should be in order. Thank you for saying that the likes. We have almost 2,000 people here and 68,000 likes. Wow, no one's tapping the screen. It's not worth the stress. It's not. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the stress. And the thing is, when you're stressed like that, I'm sure she's in a room or there's a girl watching. In your room, your FYP is full of videos about what happens if he does this? What happens if he does that? And now your emotions are based on if he texts you or if he calls you. And if he doesn't text you or call you, you can't even function throughout the day. You can't get A done, B done. You can't work out. You can't you can't do nothing. Until he texts you, until he calls you. Thank you, Jules. Yes, anxious attachment. When you stop focusing on them, they start focusing on you. When you stop focusing on them, they start focusing on you. So that's what I want the message to be. You know, really work on yourself, ladies. Just really, really work on yourself. Level up. Become better, be better. That's what I want everyone here to do. Leveling up takes a lot of work. Getting in that gym every day takes a lot of work. Putting yourself together takes a lot of work. Going to get your hair and nails done takes a lot of work.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, darling. It all takes a lot of work.
I'm new to this. How do I turn my camera on? Do you know how to instruct?
Let me send you press save.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Hi. Oh my God. How you doing?
Hi, Jasmine. I'm good. Welcome in. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes.
Alrighty. What brings you up?
Well, first, I just been following you for the longest, and I just appreciate all of your content so much. Like, I've been following you for a few years, and it's been a couple of times, like, I was not in a good place, and you just are very motivational. So I'm just glad that I can hop on your live now, because, you know, before we couldn't get on people's lives. So I'm like, I can't wait till I can get on Ashley's live one day. I don't really know what the topic was. Was there a specific topic? Because it's a lot that I would love your advice or thoughts on.
Do you have a question you want to ask? Do you have one question you want to ask?
Yes. So I'm sure like a lot of the women that come up here have experienced like a string of really toxic relationships, and I'm like in this place where I'm trying to understand like what is my part in it, but also I feel like we kind of are in a society that doesn't hold men accountable. And it's like I've had so many back-to-back messed up ones, but so has everybody that I met. And it's like and I hear your advice around some of the advice you've given around women stepping their game up to one, just like live on ourselves and attract the right kind of person. But I'm wondering if you have thoughts on that, right? Because my last relationship, I broke up with him in February. I have 2 restraining orders on him. Come to find out, he's a serial abuser. He got all kind of cases. I'm in California, all throughout California, Nevada, and Arizona. So that's a really extreme case, right? But I'm like, I'm 33, and I have my stuff together and stuff, and he's just a loser and a bum. And so is all of them. And I'm just like, why do I keep doing that? So a part of it's like, okay, what is my part in it? But then it's also like, I don't know if it's because where I'm from in the Bay Area, but it's like they all are trash, you know? So I don't know if you have any thoughts about that, because
but the thing is, my feeling is, granted, you know, men will approach, and maybe a dusty man will approach, right? Or a guy who ain't doing well will approach, but it's who you're choosing. If you decide to say, hey, I see all the red flags, but I'm still going to choose him, date him, and sleep with him, then in some sense we have to take accountability. Because I'm sure, Jazz, you've seen some type of sign. There had to have been something. There had to have been a sign. Like, this man doesn't seem all the way right.
No, that's facts, and I'm looking at the chat too. Some of y'all is rude as shit and bold as hell in this goddamn chat. But no, you're right.
They get bold in the comments. They get
Yeah,
they're very bold
in the goddamn comments. But no, you're right about that. There was red flags that I ignored, and that's my part. And somebody said I'm telling too much stories. Well, I don't fucking know if this is what format this is. If I'm
just Jazz, just talk to me. I say ignore the chat while you can. I know this is your first time. It's hard to just ignore it. Talk to me and just tell me yes. Go ahead.
Okay. So I was just talking to my mom about this. Mind you, me and my mom were both in foster care. I'm not going to run you my whole life story. Had a really messed up life, right? As I'm sure a lot of people have. But a lot of my peers that was in foster care with me, they're in really toxic relationships. And I have a lot of empathy because it's like, okay, if we didn't have our parents do to us what they did to us, I feel like maybe we would have a better chance at being in a healthy relationship. But it's like, even though I know that at 33, I'm still ignoring the red flags, making excuses in my head. Like, okay, maybe, they had a hard life. And, if we get together, I don't know. But it's like.
But the thing is, Jazz, and granted, if you had, let's say, a bad relationship with your parents, or your parents wasn't able to teach you how to find the right mate, right? Mm-hmm. For a certain amount of time, you can say, you know what, this did affect me. For a certain amount of time, you can say, this did affect me. This did play a part in my relationship. But we can't use that for so long. We would have to go to therapy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. I'm in therapy, and I've been in therapy, and I will continue going to therapy because you're absolutely right. Like, it matters what happened, but I'm an adult and I want to have a better life now, so that's on me. But I'm just like, just was curious around your insight about that.
And are you in therapy? Are you in therapy now?
Yeah, I've been in therapy for a long time. I get it for free from being in foster care. I guess the other thing I would say really quick, I don't know how. So I just got hired to be an executive director for this nonprofit. It's a really big deal for me because I've never been an executive director. I've been a nonprofit. But a part of me, I'm so excited. But a part of me is like, I need to change everything, right? Because it's a very forward-facing role. I can't be in relationships like that. Not only is it going to mess up my reputation, potentially my opportunity to get funds for these people that I'm serving, but I'm just like, I don't know how to go about finding a higher quality person. And I know you talk about that a lot, and any feedback that you have, like, I don't know if it's geographical. Where I'm at in Oakland, we notoriously.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say it's your environment, the people you hang out with, and also how you're showing up. It's those three things: your environment, the people you associate with, and how you are showing up energetically and physically. All those three things I listed, that has to change. And that's not just for a man. That's even attracting newer friendships, better friendships, a better network of people. So you have to want to level up to be better, and you have to let go of the stories that you've been telling yourself. You have to let go of the people from your past who are still in that same mindset if you truly want to grow.
Okay, that's valid. I have been taking a step back from all of my people I grew up with because we all have that mindset, and I'm like, I want something different, so I have to remove myself from this, which is lonely. You feel me? But I know that it's necessary for me. But I hear what you're saying about the physical stuff too. I feel like if I took a little bit better care of myself, it would aid to my confidence and my energy as well. So that's something that I really should prioritize.
Yes, immediately. I tell all you ladies, if you decide to make the decision tonight or tomorrow, your life can change in 6 months. But it's like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want that change?
Let me stay out the goddamn chat. This is why I need to let me put stuff on because y'all fist to piss me off. I want it bad, and I know we only have a few minutes and I want to make time for other people to come up. But I think what I can do, taken away from this conversation and have control over, is the physical aspect. I think that would help me a lot, even with my mental health, and just taking some time and space, and who knows. And I know you offer coaching and stuff. I might be able to. Do you still do coaching?
Absolutely, yes.
My salary is going up because before I looked on, I was like, sheesh, I ain't gonna be able to do
that. Got that coin? Bring it on this way. Sign up.
Right. But I'm gonna hop off here. But I just wanted to say, like, thank you so much. Like, I really like am so appreciative about the content you post. Even these lives, I come on them a lot. You are so classy. You are so motivational. I see people saying ignorant stuff to you too. You don't never match their energy. You just pour into women. You're not even biased. I ain't never heard you say anything shit. You just are empathetic towards them too. So I just appreciate you, and hopefully one day I can get coached by you. So thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe.
Yes. All the best, beautiful. And please
Thank
keep me
you.
updated, okay?
Okay, hopefully you'll have me as a client soon. So we'll
Yes.
see. All right.
Alrighty, darling. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming up, Jazz. Wishing you all the best. Yes, to all my girls. Hold on 1 second. Let me do something really quick, you guys. To all my girls, okay, who grew up in the inner cities, who grew up in a trap, who grew up in the hood, okay? We could love those, or even, okay, let me say this, the hood, the trap, the inner cities, or the trailer park. Okay, I'm gonna include the trailer park too. For all my girls who grew up in these areas, okay? I know you love your friends. I know y'all go way back, the trenches, thank you. I know y'all go way back, but it's time to let that go. You're not growing. It's holding you back. And maybe you're the one in the group who kind of wants to elevate. You want to go higher. So it's time to let that group of friends go. It's time to let that group of, you have to let them go, because y'all all having the same conversation. No one in the group is having a different conversation. So if y'all say, we all hate this, there ain't no this, we can't do that, she ain't do this. No one is contributing positivity to the conversation. And if they are, then they be like, girl, you crazy. No, that ain't true. That's just her. She had to sleep with, they had to do this, they had to get that. It's a scam. They're going to give you 100 reasons why this person has a better body, has the money, has the life, has the man. They're going to give you 100 reasons just so you can stay in that mindset. And again, it doesn't mean you cut those friends off, okay? You keep them in the, because those friends, they're going to show up for you. Hey, what's the rap? They're coming through, okay? But you have to grow. If you want better, you have to let them go. And yes, Jazz, thank you, doll. It will get lonely. It will, okay? Because the thing is, at the bottom, it's so easy to live and be average, okay? When I say live and be average, I'm not talking about looks, right? When I say live and be average, that means I'm not doing more than I need to do. I'm doing just enough. And that's very easy for people to do. So to be exceptional or even above average takes effort. Effort that a lot of people don't want to put in. So that's why it becomes lonely. So having a better body, people are going to say things, growing your business, getting married, being in a positive or healthy relationship, having a new friend circle, traveling, putting your kids in better schools or buying your children certain things. People are going to comment on these things. They're always going to have something slick or smart to say. But you always have to keep your eyes on the prize. And once you start hearing little things, or people are starting to say things, just like the video I posted of, the young lady who walked into the room. When you walk into a room and people are now feeling offended, people are now making snide remarks, people are eye rolling, or they're leaning into each other going, da, 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 you're bigger than that room. You don't belong there. And I'm not even saying that you are better, you're better, you are better, okay? But I mean it in a way that if they can't even control their emotions, their hater energy, if they can't even control that, then they will be willing to fight you. They will be willing to go that far, hurt you, physically hurt you, to make sure you don't win. So that's why you can't be in those situations. And you may be thinking, well, she's pretty. She's a baddie. She's gorgeous. She's young. She has money. She's successful. I don't know why she's acting like this. Because sometimes it's in you and not on you. It's what's in you that they can't replicate. That energy that's in you, that can't be bought, that can't be sold. You can't buy it from a store. That's you. That's what they don't like. So I say all that to say, be mindful of the company you keep, and sometimes you have to let people go. Yep, Shaquilla Robinson, hello.